Hi everyone, welcome back. In this video, I'm going to share with you 9 things that I stopped buying to make more money. I don't believe in hoarding your money and doing nothing with it, but I do believe in finding ways to live below your means so you can use that extra money to invest and to let that money grow for you. Cutting these 9 things has left me with so much more money left over every month, and I enjoy the same quality of life for way less. Let's get into it. Number 1 is trending or celebrity endorsed products. There was a time when I spent a lot of money trying out and experimenting with different things, whether it was for my hair, for my skin. I held this belief that the more products I've tried, the higher my chances of finding something that actually worked would be. But this thinking just led me to A, waste a lot of money, and B, on things that never delivered any results. So now, rather than spending a lot of money on trying out a lot of different things and seeing what sticks, I pay a bit more upfront on something if I know it means it's going to work. And that's a lot more cost effective in the long run. So for instance, for my skin, I paid for a one-off consultation with a dermatologist to see what my skin needed. And then today, 2 years on, I'm still using the only 2 products that were recommended, which in total cost me the equivalent of $40. And that's it. I don't feel the need to keep exploring and buying new things to see if something else is going to work. As long as the person or the professional you're getting advice from doesn't have any money incentives to push certain products on you, I found that this has been way more cost effective in the long run. The second thing is buying in bulk purchases. Research shows that we are much more likely to do things when no involvement from us in doing that thing is necessary. Using that same thinking when it comes to buying in bulk or buying in packages, you're far more likely to use something up when you know it's just sitting there in your cupboard. I used to buy stuff as packages all the time, extra face masks, extra food items, but now I have a strict buy as I need strategy. This has made me much more mindful about what I actually need versus what I'm just using because it's there. And it also means I'm not just stuck with a ton of the same stuff, and I have the freedom to try new things out and to experiment if I change my mind. The third thing is transportation. The 3 biggest costs for people are housing, transportation, and food. And so if you're cutting back on spending and finding ways where you can have more left over every month, this is a really key one. Since I sold my car, I have so much more left over because I'm saving not only on the lease or the finance or the ongoing payments, it's also the money that I'm saving on fuel and maintenance, insurance, and all the other hidden costs that go into car ownership. I get the public transport everywhere, and when I do need a car, I'll just get an Uber. And the price of that, the amount of times I get an Uber within a month, is way less than the cost of car ownership. This doesn't work for everyone. I don't have kids. I don't need to drive to work, but it means I can use the money that I'm saving to invest and let it grow so that I could buy a car when I need to, when it becomes a priority. Next is home decor. Every time I saw something nice for my flat, whether it was when I was at someone else's house and I saw something that I liked, or whether I was out shopping, I would buy that thing straight away. Jewelry stands, lots of photograph frames, different trays, mugs. But I found that this just cluttered up both my physical space and my mental space. It meant that there was more to tidy up, more to clean, more to update and change. So now I buy a few statement pieces. You've already seen my home office tour. The same also goes for my living room and for my bedroom. Other than the main items that I really need or want, like a coffee table, sofa, dining table, and chairs, I don't really keep anything else. And I feel like the benefits of this go way beyond just saving money. Then we have overpriced branded clothing. This was something I didn't fully grasp until my late 20s. A good chunk of every paycheck for me used to go on costly designer stuff that A, didn't increase in value, and B, wasn't even worth the price tag to start with. I bought them mainly for the brand name, which now, looking back, completely the wrong reason. And the way I see this now, when you wear something with a massive logo or a brand symbol, for example, a top that has like Prada written across it, it's like you're advertising their product. But the catch is that they haven't paid you to promote it. You've paid them to wear it. I'm not saying all designer purchases are wrong. If you're buying a designer item because you really like its unique style or the design or it's a long-lasting quality, then that's one thing. But buying it purely to show wealth or as a status signal, for me, that's a huge money drain. And when you stop caring just about showing people that you're rich, you end up having a lot more money in your bank account. Next is the 48-hour rule. I've started applying a 48-hour rule, and this really is as straightforward as it sounds, and you'll be surprised at how much money you save when you apply this. According to a 2018 survey, 5 out of 6 Americans have admitted to making impulsive purchases, and it's easier than ever with the rise on online shopping and one-click buy. So now if I see something that I like, before I go to put it into my shopping cart and check out, I'll pause and wait 48 hours before buying that thing. After that 48-hour period passes, if I'm still thinking about it, I'll go ahead and buy it. But if I'm not, it was just an impulsive buy and I've dodged unnecessary spending. Next, we have books. Whilst I love reading, my approach to buying books has become a lot more selective. I'll first consume most books through a summary app, and then if I like the book and I like the summary, I'll go ahead and buy the full thing and read it. But if I don't like it, then I'm not wasting money on buying it. This way I could try out so many more books and more genres that I wouldn't have tried out before without committing to paying for that thing. The summary app I use is Shortform, who are very kindly sponsoring this video. One of the best things about Shortform is not only that they provide detailed book summaries, they've also just launched a brand new browser extension which creates high quality summaries for articles, blogs, emails, even for YouTube videos. So you could have, if you wanted to, got the whole summary for this video through Shortform. But thanks for watching. It helps me out. It's called Shortform AI and it's included at no extra cost and without limits for premium Shortform users. So if you want to check it out, you can get a free trial using my link below, shortform.com/Nischa. And if you like it and you do want to continue and buy the annual subscription, you also get 20% off through my link as well. Next, we have Hypothetical event clothing stats show that people only wear about 20 to 30% of the clothes in their wardrobe. And this isn't even that surprising to me. I used to constantly buy outfits for hypothetical events. Those, oh, this will be perfect for my friend's dinner party, or I'll wear this for the next holiday I go on kind of clothes. And these clothes, they just ended up sitting in my wardrobe. Maybe I'd wear them once, but for most of them, the tags were attached still months or years later. Either the event never happened, or by the time it did, my fashion sense had changed. Now I buy a lot of timeless pieces that I know will go with most things and won't go out of fashion. And secondly, I won't buy hypothetical event clothing anymore. If I need something, then I'll buy it and wear it immediately. If it's for a future event, I'll buy it if I need it. The next one is something I stopped doing a while ago. It was in my last things I stopped buying video, and it seemed to be the thing that surprised the most people, and that is high maintenance treatments. I pretty much never spend money on getting my nails or my hair or my eyelashes done anymore. Even more than saving money, I find it incredibly time consuming, and I personally just can't sit still for an hour or two and do nothing. I know for some people, they see it as pampering and self-care, but for me, it's the opposite, and I way rather use that money on something else that has a return on investment. With my hair, I never dye it because of all the maintenance and the hassle that comes with me, so I usually leave it natural, other than for my YouTube videos, I style it using the Dyson Airwrap. So those are 9 things that I cut out of my budget. Let me know if you agree with any of these and they resonate with you and you'll try it out, or if you completely disagree with any of them. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And if you like this video, you may also enjoy another video that I have on saving money, which I'll link over there. See you there.